Reading and Vocabulary, Day 26. These are parts of a bicycle frame, the main structure of a bicycle that holds all the components together. The carbon fiber frame of racing bike was lightweight and sturdy. Pedals, the part of a bicycle that the rider uses to power the bike. She pushed down on the pedals and started to gain speed. Chain. It's a metal link that transfers power from the pedals to the wheels. The chain on his bike needed to be oiled to prevent it from rushing. Brakes. Device that slows down or stops the bike. She squeezed the brakes tightly to avoid hitting the car in front of her. Wheels. The circular component that allows the bike to move. The mountain bike had thick, sturdy wheels to handle rough terrain. Seat. The part of the bike where the rider sits. The seat was too high, so she adjusted it to a comfortable height. Handlebar. The part of the bike that the rider uses to steer. He gripped the handlebars tightly as he navigated through the crowded street. Gears. The mechanism that allows a rider to adjust the bike's speed and power. She shifted the gears to make it easier to pedal up the steep hill. Chain ring, the circular component that transfers power from the pedal to the chain. The chain ring on his bike was worn out and needed to be replaced. Tires, the rubber outer layer of the wheel that provides traction and support. The road bike had thin, smooth tires that were perfect for speed. Multiple choice test. What is the main structure of a bicycle called? Answer is C, frame. What part of the bike does the rider use to power the bike? A, chain ring. What is the device that slows down or stops the bike called? C, brakes. What are the circular components that allow the bike to move called? C, wheels. What is the part of the bike where the rider sits called? D, seat. What is the part of the bike that the rider uses to steer called? D, handlebars. What is the mechanism that allows a rider to adjust the bike's speed and power called? Gears. Number 8. What is the circular component that transfers power from the pedal to the chain called? Chain ring. What are the rubber outer layers of the wheel that provide traction and support? C, tires. What is the metal links that transfer power from the pedals to the wheels? A, chain. Here's a summary of the words: frame, pedals, chain, brakes, wheels, seat, handlebars, gears, chain ring, and tires. This is a word review from day 25. What is the piece of fabric that hangs in a window that blocks light from providing privacy? Answer is A, curtain. What is an area of grass that is mowed and kept short? B, lawn. What is a piece of furniture that seats multiple people and is typically found in a living room? C, sofa. What is a piece of furniture that is used for storage and organization? D, shelves. 5. What is an outdoor space that is typically used for growing plants and flowers? D. Garden. What is a mat that is placed outside a door to clean shoes before entering the house? D. Doormat. What is a fixture in a kitchen or bathroom that is used for washing dishes or hands? C. Sink. What is a structure on a roof of a house used for ventilation? D. Chimney. What is a building or shelter used for storing a car or other vehicles? D. Garage. Number 10. What is an outdoor space with a hard surface that is typically used for dining or entertaining? D. Patio. In one short story, Bicycling in Dong Nai. Dong and Min were best friends who loved to ride their bicycles around Dong Nai. They would often race each other and explore new areas of the city on their trusty bikes. One sunny afternoon, Dong and Min decided to take a ride through the countryside. They pedaled their way through the lush green fields, enjoying the fresh air and beautiful scenery. As they were riding, Dong Nai noticed that his chain was loose and needed to be tightened. He pulled over to the side of the road and used his bike frame to prop up his bicycle while he fixed the chain. Meanwhile, Min was admiring the view and checking his brakes to make sure they were working properly. He tested them out by squeezing the brake handles on his handlebar and watching as his wheels came to a smooth stop. After fixing the chain, Dong hopped back on his bike and caught up to Min. They continued their ride, shifting gears to make it up a steep hill and feeling the wind in their face as they rode downhill. As they approached a small village, Dong noticed that his seat was becoming uncomfortable. He decided to stop and adjust it to a more comfortable position. Min checked his tires to make sure that they were properly inflated while Dong made the adjustment. Finally, they arrived back in the city, tired but happy from their adventure. They parked their bicycles and headed to a nearby cafe for refreshing drinks and snacks, already planning their next ride. Time for class, so we'll go over these answers during class. Very good. Aloha. How are you?
I'm good. Time for class. How are you?
I am very good. Thank you for asking. Can you adjust your camera just a little bit? I know you have to look at your TV screen, but yeah, that's better so I can see you. How was your morning?
Good.
Had a good day, good morning? What did you eat for breakfast?
Great.
Oh, bread. Okay. And after we finish today, what are you going to do?
Do my homework.
Oh, homework. Good answer. Even if it's not true, that's a good answer. So I sent 3 documents to you, and I would like for you to look at the word review first. That is 10 words that we had yesterday. It's called Word Review from day 25. Do you see that?
Yes.
I would like to ask you, can you read that question and tell me what you think is the answer? Or I can read the question, you tell me the answer. Number 1, what is a piece of fabric that hangs in a window to block out light and provide privacy? What do you think that answer is?
C.
Sofa? Actually, a sofa you sit on. So curtains curtains are cloth material, right?
Yes.
So it would be curtain, A. How about number 2? You can read that, please.
What is an area of grass that is mowed and
Mowed.
short?
Yes. What is an area of grass that is mowed and kept short? So it's not curtains and it's not sofa. So what do you think, B or C?
B.
Lawn. Very good. You're correct. Good answer. What's a piece of furniture that people sit on? Number 3.
What is a piece of furniture that
Furniture.
sits multiple people?
Multiple people. In other words, what's a piece of furniture that many people sit on? We know it's not B and we know it's not D. So is it A or C?
C.
Very good. Sofa. You are correct. What is a piece of furniture that's used for storing things? You can store things there. We know it's not B and we know it's not C. It's A or B, A or D.
A.
No, that's curtains. That goes over your window, right?
Yes.
So it must be D, right? Shelves. What about an outdoor area where that you put chairs and sit outside? Wait, I'm sorry. Number 5. What's an outdoor space that is used for growing plants and flowers?
Garden.
Garden. Very good. What is a mat that is placed on the floor outside a door?
Doormat.
Yes, very good. What is a fixture in a kitchen or bathroom that you use to wash your hands?
Sink.
Yes. Number 8. What is a structure on the roof of a house? Now, you may not know this because you don't see them very often, but I'll give you a hint. It's not A and it's not C. What do you think it's called? A chimney or a lawn?
Chimney.
Yes. Very, very good. What is a building or shelter used for parking a car or parking a bicycle? It's
Garage.
either B or D.
Garage.
Garage. And the last question, what is an outdoor space with a hard surface that you can typically use for dining or entertaining and you have chairs that you put on there? It is not A and it's not B. So what do you think it is, C or D?
Patio.
Patio. Perfect. And then for your review, I have the words in Vietnamese below you. Let's go to reading and vocabulary. We have new words today, and they are words about a bicycle. And there's 10 words. I want you to write after class, write those words down, okay?
Yes.
Okay, can you read the first one? Reading and vocabulary, day 26.
Day 26.
Frame.
Frame. The main
Structure.
structure of a bicycle that holds all the
Components
components
together.
together. The carbon fiber frame of the racing bike was lightweight, and
Yeah, the carbon fiber. The carbon fiber of the racing bike was lightweight. Number 2.
pedals, the patch of the bicycle that the rider uses to power the bike.
Yes, very good. How about number 3, chain? What is that? Bless you.
Chain the mutual links that transfer power from the pedals to the wheels.
Okay, and the sentence?
The chain on his bike needed to be oiled to prevent it from rusting.
Yes. The chain on his bike needed to be oiled to prevent it from rusting. Very good. How about brakes? What's that?
Brackets the device that slows down or stops the bike.
Squeezed.
Squeeze the brackets tight.
Okay, that word is brakes.
Brace
Tightly.
to avoid hitting the car in front of her.
That's a good thing. How about wheels?
Wheels the circular components that allow the bike to move. The mountain bike had thick, sturdy wheels to handle round terrain.
Do you know what a mountain bike is?
Yes,
A mountain bike has a little bigger wheel, a fatter wheel, so that you can go off-road and on-road. You can do both. And then a bicycle that's just for streets have a very, very small wheel, very thin tire, but not very comfortable, I think. Which do you prefer, a mountain bike or a street bike?
mountain bike.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, how about seat?
Seat the back of the bike where the rider sit. The seat was too high, so she adjusted it to a comfortable height.
Okay. What are handlebars?
I don't know.
When you're driving a bicycle, that's what you hold on to. Number 7.
Handlebars the back of the bike that the rider used to steer. He gripped the handlebars tightly as he
As he navigated through the crowd.
navigated through the crowded street.
Right. How about gears?
Yes, the mechanism that allows
Mechanism. Gears, the mechanism that allows.
the mechanism that allow the rider to adjust the bike speed and power.
Right.
The seat the gears to make it easier to pedal up the steep hill.
Right. Steep hill. How about chain ring?
Chainring the circular
Component.
component that transfers power from the pedals to the chain. The chaining on his bike was worn out and needed to be replaced.
Okay. And the last one, number 10.
Giles, the rubber outer layer of the wheels that provide traction and support. The road bike had thin, smooth tires that were perfect for speed.
Okay. Got a couple of questions here, just a post test. Look at number 1. What is the main structure of a bicycle called?
Frame.
Frame. Perfect. Number 2. What part of the bike does the rider use to power the bike?
Tire.
A, B, C, or D?
Handlebars.
Maybe no. Maybe...
Pedal.
Yeah, pedals, right. How about number 3? What is the device that slows or stops the bicycle? You squeeze those.
Chain.
Number 3, the answer is C, brakes.
Race.
Yes, because if you have a 5-speed or 10-speed bicycle, your brakes don't work on the chain, right? What's the circular component that allows a bike to move?
Seats.
No, it's round and you have one in front and one in back.
Gears.
Wheels, number C.
Wheels.
Yeah, the gears are in. How about number 5? What part of the bike is where you sit? Number 5, A, B, C, or D?
D. Seat.
C, very good. Okay, what part of the bike the rider uses to steer the bicycle? You hold on to it and...
Handlebars.
Perfect, D. What is the mechanism that allows the rider to adjust the bike's speed and power?
Gears.
Gears, yes. What is the circular component that transfers power from the pedals to the chain? It's a new word for me too.
Chainring.
Yes. What is the rubber outer layer of the wheels called? That rubber on the front and the back, what do we call those?
Gears. Tires.
Well, they're tires, right, tires. And the last one, the metal links that transfer power from the pedals to the wheels. Now, there are links that connect together. One connects and they go from the chain wheel to the gears. What is that called?
Chain.
Chain. Perfect. I did a summary. I'll let you read those later. I put that in Vietnamese for you also. We have one last thing. I sent you a short story, a third document. Do you see that one?
Yes.
Bicycling in Dang Nai.
Bicycling in Dong Nai. Dang and Minh were best friends who loved to ride their bicycles around Dong Nai. They would often race each other and explore new areas of the city on their trusty bikes.
Nice.
One sunny afternoon, Dang and Minh decided to take a ride through the countryside. They
Pedaled.
their way through the lush green fields, enjoying fields enjoying the fresh air and beautiful scenery.
Scenery.
As they were riding, Dang noticed that his chain was loose and needed to be tightened. He
Tight.
pulled,
His chain was loose, right?
he pulled over to the side of the road and used his bike frame to up his bicycle while he fixed the chain. Meanwhile, Man was admiring the view and checking his brakes to make sure they were working properly. He tested them out by squeezing the
Squeezing.
brake handles on his handlebars and watching as his wheels came to a smooth stop. After fixing his chain, Dan hopped back on his bike and caught up to me. They continued their ride, shifting gears to make it up a steep hill and feeling the wind in their face as they rode.
Approached. As they approached a small village.
As they approached a small village, Dan noticed that his seat was become uncomfortable. He decided to stop and adjust it to a more comfortable posture, maintaining his chairs to make sure that they were properly inflated while Dan made the adjustment. Finally, they arrived back in the city, tired but happy from their adventure. They parked their bicycles and headed to a nearby cafe for some refreshing drinks and snacks, already planning their next ride.
Very good. How about on those questions? I know these are new words today, so I think even if you get half, it's okay. What did Dong use to prop his bike while fixing his chain? How did he prop it up? Using A or C?
Pedals.
No, actually, he used the frame. Okay. How about number 2? How did Min test his brakes? Is it A or B?
B.
Squeezing the handles, right. How about number 3? What did Dong use to? What did Dong adjust to make more comfortable position?
B.
A or C?
A.
Actually, C. It was his seat. Number 4. What did Dong and Min do after they rode their bicycle? Did they go to B or D?
B.
Cafe. What types of scenery did they see when they were riding? Were they on a beach or a countryside? B or D?
Countryside.
Yes, perfect. And then there's the story in Vietnamese. Okay, very good. Very good. You did a good job today. Thank you for that. Just want you, these are new words today, and they're words for a bicycle. So if you could write those down after class, that would be great. Is your brother here today or not?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll finish with you. I have to save this video and then I'll call back, okay?
Yes.
Do you have any question for me?
No.
No? Okay, very easy then. Thank you for your time. You did a great job. You're doing really, really good.
Thanks very much. Teach me English. Have a good day.
You too.
Goodbye.
Aloha. Aloha.